slaves serve you. Do you wish to partake of my body?
Girl.
No, not exactly.
Why would you say such treacherous words? Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with my lovely wife Johnny Lee on the ones and twos. This is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where we react to everything we've never seen. And today, it's time to put on your magical cloaks, those crowns, join those guilds for some more Overlord 2. Yeah, man, it has been a lot of things going on, you know, like a lot of establishing things, you know, with certain things that Momonga is trying to get off the ground. At first he thought he would, you know, try to conquer lands and stuff like that with an army of dead, and he sent Cocytus out there to do a little reconnaissance, which he has been doing by terrorizing these lizard men who have already been having their own internal issues and stuff like that, and they just kind of been like, I don't want to say playing like puppeteers, but it seems like that. But with the secondary characters, just like they're just going out and trying to fulfill the orders of Momonga. And Cocytus, he wasn't successful in his endeavors because, you know, the lizardmen were successful in defeating him. And Momonga has questioned him on these things, and Cocytus had admitted that, hey, I underestimated them. I didn't think they were that powerful and stuff like that. And Momonga was like, all right, then, well, you're gonna have to be punished. And you know, since you want to lose to him, you're going to have to go out there and fight him yourself. And, you know, meanwhile, Momonga is kind of like satisfied that Cocytus did let him know that, hey, they are powerful, more powerful than we thought they were and stuff like that, you know, which begs the question if all these things were deliberate on Momonga's part. You know, but
I just don't want the lizard people to die because I like the lizard people.
Right. Yeah, you know, like it's like somebody, Ian Moscrop, shout out to you on Patreon. He had said that raise an undead army to strengthen Nazareth's defenses. That was the whole plan. But undead humans hit that cap at level 40, but the undead lizardmen could level higher than 40. So something along those lines is why they wanted to get that tribe and stuff like that. And Cocytus had said, hey, they're more worthy than they think they are. You know, they're stronger and they could be allies to them. And Demiurge was like, hey man, let's see if we can go ahead and do some kind of experiment. Let's go down there and mess with them and see if we can govern them without the use of fear, which I think is a good thing. You know, it's all about fear and respect nowadays, and that's how it is up in this digital world as well. So they go out there, do some stuff. All the while, you know, the lizardmen, they're celebrating and stuff like that, which is awesome. Like all the tribes are getting along, especially the what is that, the Green Fangs or whatever their names are, the Green Claw and the Red Eyes, you know, and my man Zaryusu and my girl, what's her name?
I don't know, but the white one.
Yeah, Crush Lulu, they about to get it on and stuff like that. You know, she want him to fill her up with his green claw babies and stuff, which is awesome. You know, little tails intertwining and stuff like that. I thought that was cute.
I mean, it was cute until you just had to graphically explain it like so. Like, it just kind of, it was explained, but you didn't have to. This show is already weird.
Yeah, but basically, man, like Ainz and his camp come down there and stuff like that, tell him to bow down to his will, and then Demiurge, he was like, y'all don't want to bow down, I'm gonna use that force push to make y'all bow down. You know, y'all gonna have to fight us. Y'all gonna have to do what it takes to get this job done and earn our fucking respect and stuff like that, you know. So they gonna have to do some things, man. They gonna have to fight, you know. So let's go ahead and see how this unfolds, man, because things are getting interesting. This episode is gonna be called The Freezing God. So here we go.
Shoutier, I promised you punishment, didn't I? This is the perfect time to administer it. Your humiliation. Get down on your hands and knees.
This man love giving out punishments, don't he?
Well, she probably want to get down on her damn hands and knees.
I'm in awe. Sorry, Demiurge. The throne will go to waste for now.
It can never compare to this, Lord. A guardian at your throne? Truly such a seat is worthy of the supreme one, for he could be
Hey, he's sitting on her.
This is insane. I never would have thought of it.
I mean, she should be strong enough. She seems physically capable.
Lord Ainz.
But she probably getting turned on by his bony ass.
From the room. I will only be a moment.
It's like, oh my God, curse that bitch. Lord Ainz's bones are probably getting denser by the second. That should be me under his ass.
What I said. That's probably what I would have went there and did.
Right?
I am refreshed and ready to serve.
Shouter, is this too much? If so, I could.
It is not too much at all, my lord. I think it is the grandest of rewards, in fact.
No, I should see this punishment through.
Yeah.
Lord.
Besides, Shoutier's slip-up was a direct result of my failure. If I have to suffer through this in order to punish myself, so be it.
Do you think we effectively scared the hell out of them?
We were so awesome it almost scared me. Without a doubt, Heinz, my lord. Their faces were riddled with delicious fear.
Very good. Then I suppose we can call the first stage of Cocytus' demonstration a success. We've set the stage perfectly for him. Now, why don't we see how the lizard men are spending their time?
Let's see. Getting a freak on. With a pop locking it.
I don't see the white lizard, or the one with the magic weapon.
They're getting that freak on.
He said his name was Zoriusu, right?
Ah, yes. I believe you're right.
Maybe he's inside one of the houses.
It's quite possible.
I don't want to see a sneak
using
peek of
magic,
lizards
I can
having
create a
sex.
sensory organ. Then, by linking the two, we should be able to...
Bro, look at his face.
Find these little disgusting creatures.
Oh, you should have turned on that sound, man. I probably got Dolby Digital surround sound with that thing.
See that? About the your days.
At least they echo your sentiments.
Well, they are.
What you mean by that?
I don't want to see that.
Situations that
I
instinct
don't.
preserve the
I
species
didn't.
kicks in. If movies are to be believed, at least.
Yes, it's only natural.
This much can be forgiven.
I guess they said just in case you die tomorrow, let me go ahead and hit that one time.
Right, Zoriusu was showcasing some of his frostbite techniques.
Aura, since we have yet to see any activity from them at this stage, it is highly unlikely that we'll run into whoever attacked Shoutier. But a slim chance is still a chance. Be vigilant and mind your surroundings.
Right!
If there is an Yggdrasil player on the Lizardmen's side, we will give them one chance to ally with us.
Nigga making an R&B
If they
video.
refuse, we must destroy them to keep information from getting out.
Oh, I told you.
What the fuck are we looking at?
The tails are intertwining, and they're the same color as us down there.
He's green, you're brown.
I mean, it look brownish in this little
Sure.
filter they got going.
I'm yellow, she's white.
That nigga looks so clean.
Monstrosity is Cocytus.
Listen carefully. Do not hold back no matter what happens. Lord Hines is watching, and only your best will satisfy him.
That's right, the great one's watching.
Before we start, Ice Pillars! I accept all of you as honorable warriors, so please forgive any affront my next statement might cause.
You should stay back for now. In fact, go back to the village.
No, let us fight with you, Chief Shasuryu!
It's not cowardly to withdraw, nor is living.
Then let us!
But some of us don't have that option. You would not accept us as your chiefs if we refused to fight. In fact, I hope you would cut us down yourselves.
But we want to fight! Please don't rob us of our honor!
Right.
Let us old-timers have this. You'll all get your chance at honor someday.
So my man got a whole turkey leg bone he been waiting to use.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Cocytus!
Got this from the Boston market.
For the ancestors!
There you go, baby. Let's get it.
Okay, let's see what y'all gonna do.
All the Guardians of Nazarick have acquired items or skills that grant us full resistance.
Damn.
Damn, niggas are
No.
impenetrable.
The
Oh.
pig lizard finna be dead.
He has a subspace pocket that he can just pull weapons out of? Come on, man.
Ursula,
Shit, no wonder that dude was trying to get knee deep in something. That might happen to him next.
Watch
Shit.
out.
Yeah, he finna die.
Be careful, Riddler Lizard.
I hope that's it. Just cut his arm. Okay, never mind.
There you go. Help your bro out.
the sword I need.
Don't break the frostbite sword.
I don't see how frostbite is gonna work on frost.
So how are you gonna convince to let them live after you?
Oh, he's a healer. Okay.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Restoration complete.
Shit, can he bring the dude back that he sliced in half?
Please.
You still have the will to fight? Then I
Wait, he
shall
took his
return
weapon.
this
Oh
to
shit, y'all.
You gonna give it back?
Amazing. Lord Hines predicted this, that the two of you would last till the end. And sure enough, here you are.
Oh, the brothers.
How are you holding up over there, brother?
Bad, I'm afraid. The pain is still throbbing. But don't worry, I've got a few more swings in me.
All right. Then that'll have to be enough. That last spell really took it out of me. My magic power is drained. One more cast and I'll pass out.
As long as I have a drop of blood left to give, Frostbane and I won't give up!
Oh no, man.
What is Cocytus? Is he a lobster?
No, he's like a beetle.
We will meet our death together. Now come. Let's not keep our guests waiting any longer.
Please
I'm in
don't.
no rush. Far be it from me to get between brothers saying their goodbyes. Prepare yourselves. No, forgive me. You were prepared for
Don't forgive
before we crossed the
me.
grave.
Die swiftly.
May I have your names before we finish?
Shasuryu Shasha.
Saryusu Shasha.
I beg your pardon.
I bet you old girl is pregnant.
Of course she
The
is.
female lizard.
It's gonna be the golden child that bridges the gaps between the tribes.
Normally, I would place you with a weapon in each hand, but you are not strong enough for me to draw them. It would be an insult to go all out.
That is so bald-headed.
Want to take me by surprise? Then don't scream like a banshee!
Fuck! Come on, man!
Blood, you did all of that for this? Magnificent.
I don't want these guys to die.
I'm sorry. I have a skill that temporarily negates any attack from weak magic weapons. Unfortunately for you, that means as long as it's activated, your effort was meaningless at best.
Right. This man skips secondary arm day and he's still gonna fuck y'all up. Damn.
Cocytus, you fought admirably today.
And I always will, Lord.
That being said, giving them the stick is no longer permitted. You must lead them only by the carrot. It must not be a reign of terror. I would like to see the kind of undead they would make if they were not created using my skill.
Okay.
I think we can do better.
What's on your
Bring them
mind?
back with their consciences
I
intact.
admit they were weak, but I also cannot deny they possess the brilliance of true warriors. I truly believe they have the potential to become stronger than we assume, if given the chance. Unless I'm mistaken, you have yet to conduct any more experiments with resurrection. What if you were to use them for that?
I see. They're too precious to waste them.
Exactly.
Is
Bring
there
it back.
anyone who can represent the lizardmen villages?
There was one who did not participate in the fighting, the white female lizard with powerful druidic magic.
That one? Interesting.
All right. How long will it take to bring her before me?
Forgive me. I had assumed you would ask that. She is already waiting in the next room.
I am priest and guide to the tribes. Crush Lulu.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, my lord. Please accept the absolute allegiance of my people. We will serve you without resistance.
And you will come out with DVDs called Slithery When Wet. They'll sell like gangbusters.
Now that that's done, I have a special request for you.
If there is anything this humble servant can do, you have but to ask it, Lord. I'm listening.
This isn't an order, more a favor. Accept it, and I will return Zaryusu to life.
Is that possible?
Life and death are nothing more than states of being. To move someone between the two is a simple matter to one such as I.
Do you wish to partake of my body?
Girl,
No, not exactly.
why would you say such treacherous words?
Nothing like that. It's quite simple. I want you to keep an eye on your fellow tribesmen. Make sure there are none who would betray me.
There are no such lizard men, I assure you.
I am not foolish enough to believe that. Not even for a second. I I'm offering you a miracle, crush ill, but I cannot wait for you to decide where your loyalties truly lie. Seize this moment and do as I ask, or lose the chance forever. I want you to covertly keep watch on your fellow lizard men from the inside. I will cast a special magic spell on Zariusu when I revive him. If at any point I feel that you have betrayed me, the spell will kill him instantly, and I'll make sure you see it happen. Spying on your people is a small price to pay to have the love of your life back, wouldn't you say?
Too bad that spell doesn't really exist.
Zariusu?
Oh,
Zariusu!
Crush, why are you? Is this the afterlife? Were you killed by that monster?
You're alive, but the confusion will last for a while. Apparently you've lost some levels as well.
Hey.
I guess I can reason that little has changed from Yggdrasil.
You can bring the dead back to life? Truly, your power cannot be rivaled. Great One, I humbly pledge my eternal allegiance to you.
Very good.
That's why he got cannonball
In
in
the
his
name
mouth.
of Ainzul,
Right.
I accept your fidelity.
All we ask in return is to prosper.
Maybe that's one of the things he has to recover from.
I can definitely promise prosperity to all under my rule.
I offer my thanks.
Your speech is still faltering.
Right.
A little rest should remedy that. Take some time to recover, then speak with Kokaitis about what is to follow.
What about Zenburu and my brother?
Their bodies should still be around.
Please, Great One, may I ask you to bring them back as well?
I don't see what I would gain from it.
Then why did you only resurrect me? Zenburu and my brother are strong. I'm certain that they could be of great use to you.
I see. Safeguard their bodies. I'll consider your request.
Right. There you go.
Alright, time to go.
Great! Can I play with the Hydra sometime, my lord?
I hope the thing bites you.
They get killed in the snap.
Look at him. Tail's all twisted up now.
You'll be fine, love. I swear, just try to focus on recovering. We can worry about everything else when you have your strength back.
Yeah. As long as I can rest in your arms.
Look at that.
Right? Boy, look at that. You can't tell me this shit ain't getting better and better.
I told you it was. I've been ready to watch this show since last week.
Y'all, it's like I've been asking to watch this show and she just been
No. And funny enough, I did not like the first season. This second season has actually been really good. So that was a good one. We had to see lizard screwing, that was not on my itinerary for the
I
day.
didn't expect that.
You did, because you was talking about they
I'm
up in there
just
getting it on,
joking.
and I'm like, you probably right.
It's like I'm
There they
joking,
go.
not thinking that they're gonna actually bring my words to life. Literally, like these motherfuckers are up in there getting down and on Pound Town Street. It's like doing they thug thistle, lug lizzle.
And he up in there just making noise and shit. I'm like,
bro, if you know there's a battle coming over the horizon, at least like preserve some of your semen for strength purposes.
preserve some of your energy. That man said, let me just go ahead and use it all up because I know I'm gonna die anyway.
Right, this is the last time I'm gonna get it in. It's probably been eons since I done had some lizard poon. Let me go and do what I gotta do. But I do like how my manga continues to like assert its dominance all the while being somewhat lenient to certain things, because at the end of the day he has to kind of keep up that persona, of just being this no BS overlord and stuff like that, and the way he kind of like words things and kind of like plays off of other characters' perspectives, seeing what they're gonna do just so he can follow up with a thing in his Einzelgone character. It's very brilliant writing and stuff, and sometimes you get lost in that. It's like these feel like two separate beings until you hear the actual voice of the guy playing that avatar speak on it. It's like, that spell doesn't exist anyway. I don't have.
So it doesn't matter if what I was thinking, which I could be way off and I probably am, but since that spell doesn't really exist, then, and apparently no spell exists to know if she's really telling the truth or not.
Right.
She could be telling Ainz, yeah, I'm spying and nobody wants to rebel. But they're secretly trying to rebel, and
yeah,
you know, they end up doing it. And because there is no such spell to kill the dude, then I don't know, that's what I'm thinking could happen, but maybe not.
No, it seems like Ainz is going to continue to work with them, and in the meantime, like, you know, he'll probably gain their trust more and stuff like that, because the lizards do seem like they have some honor. You know, they've established more unity than ever before and stuff like that. And like I say, I feel like my man what's his name, Zayasu or whatever, I already forgot the nigga name, man. Yeah, Zaryusu and my girl, you know, she crushed. They child is gonna be like that golden child, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like
I'm pretty sure she's pregnant.
Brings the tribe together, you know, see that
maybe
there's more strength in numbers and stuff like that. I also wonder though, like, since Zaryusu is undead, does that mean that he can't be killed unless, like, like Ainz does it himself?
I don't know.
Because that'll make perfect sense, you know, to have these chieftains that are super strong and can't be killed lead these other, you know, members of the lizard tribes that aren't really, you know, capable of that. You know, that'll probably make them more confident, you know. So I do like how they're establishing these things and making it to where their faction is becoming more, you know, like feared or, you know, more respected. Because, you know, I feel like the lizard tribe are gonna respect him. They're gonna like see that he's capable of a lot of things. They already call him the Great One, so it's almost like we're already there.
Yeah, they just fell in line after that fight. It was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and fall in line. We don't need to take no more L's. We just got ourselves back on track. We don't need that. So
right.
Anyway, yeah, that was a good episode. I give that one an A+.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an S. I really enjoyed that one.
You really enjoyed the lizard sex?
Yeah, I enjoyed all that lizard pound town action, man. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this next episode, man. This is gonna be episode 19, which is titled "Those Who Pick Up, Those Who Are Picked Up," something along those lines. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I was like, I don't make these titles, but here we go. Money is no object, but in my case it is.
Go, Shadow Demon. Deliver this message for me. Tell Solution I'm looking around the city and will return later than normal.
Shadow Demon like you got Tourette's. Got a baby mama you need to see?
Can some of these men have wives and not baby mamas? That is so degrading. Can they have a wife?
They got baby mamas by common anime law.
No. I have never heard that term used in anime or really any other thing.
The fuck?
Why that look like old girl husband?
Go.
That look like old girl husband for Fullmetal Alchemist that just threw their body out.
It do. I was just trying to zoom me. It's probably they child that they tried to resurrect. Oh wow.
It's probably her. Hell, he didn't got sick of her.
Yeah, she's alive. Why does? Damn.
What they do to this child?
Hey, old timer. Where the hell did you blow it from? Well? What the crap? Let go of me!
No.
I'm assuming you know this woman. She's one of my employees, what of it? So she's human, yet you forced or at least allowed extreme violence.
Damn, her fingernails pulled off.
And where were you planning to take her while she was in that sack? To the temple. She's very sick. Legally speaking, she belongs to us. If you take her away, it would be kidnapping. And a proper-looking butler like you shouldn't get mixed up in trouble behind his master's back, right? A valid point. Do you want me to help you, miss? Do you want me to help or not? I'm not inclined to help those who choose prayer over action. They waste their lives wilting away, like flowers waiting for the rain to sustain them. However, you are fighting to stay alive. As in this moment, you are under my steadfast protection. Like hell she is! I never agreed to that! Like hell, you say?
Let me show you hell.
Like you has the gall to imply that my words don't have merit? No. Good. Then we shall take our leave of you. If you take her, I won't last through the night.
What?
I'm in deep with 8 fingers, man. You know what that means?
No.
They control this entire kingdom from the shadows. I'm begging you, put her down, walk away, and pretend this didn't happen.
Hell no. I'll put you down and pretend like it didn't happen.
Possibly do that. Have a heart, old man. They'll kill me. Holy hell. Are these all platinum? Take that and hire an adventurer or something. It should be more than enough to flee the country and live comfortably with. If you run as fast as you can, perhaps you'll live long enough to use it all.
Right.
I forgot she's like a vampire thing.
Mm-hmm.
For now, I think I will have you tend to her wounds for me.
Heal it? Seriously? Could you not have left it at a temple for such
I
treatment?
like how she refers to it as it.
Imagine me, of all people, not realizing such a thing.
I will dispose of it if you wish.
No, I have already brought her this far. It would be a waste not to think of some effective use for her. Saving a person who's in trouble is always the right thing to do. That philosophy was also the motto of my creator, Lord Touchme. He lived and breathed justice. Perhaps that is the reason I endeavor to do the same.
It's in your programming, man.
It could yet prove to be a curse.
It has 3 venereal diseases, including syphilis, several cracked ribs and broken fingers, and the tendons in its right arm and left leg have been torn. Upper and lower front teeth were removed. It also has an anal fissure. There's the possibility it is addicted to some kind of drug. In addition, there are multiple bruises and lacerations across...
Can she be treated?
Easily.
Then please see to it.
That is not my specialty, Lord. Lady Pistonia's healing magic would be better suited by far.
Solution, you have the necessary healing scrolls in your possession, yes? Then use one of them on her.
Forgive me if I'm being too forward, but... would restoring its physical state be sufficient for you to engage in whatever activities you have planned?
That's between me and the specimen.
Draw a hot bath to clean her up, make her comfortable.
If I may, sir, tending that woman's mental state will involve much more than we're capable of. Perhaps we should call Lord Ines.
This is not something Lord Ines needs to be bothered with, am I clear?
They do not like humans.
They don't, boy. They just think of us as lowly scum.
Intentions if he had agreed to make you my plaything.
Wow.
Once you were fully recovered, of course.
Ew.
We still have time before he returns, though. More than enough to see how flavorful you are.
Quaker oats with raisins up in the shits.
Probably.
Hope is already returned in her eyes. Unless she doing something else.
Well, I'm still stuck on that she got 3 venereal diseases. I'm like, ooh, Lord,
And
bless
a
her.
fissured anus. Come on, bro. Like, what have they been doing to you, girl?
As long as you're here, you're free from any kind of danger. When you wake, you'll still be in this bed. You have my guarantee, as head butler of the Pleiades.
Thank you.
Please, think nothing of it. Now that I've taken you in, I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
I like how they always say to the best of my ability, like just in case you get fucked up.
Right? Just in
I
case.
said the best of my ability.
Help me!
Do you feel yourself not worthy of my accommodations? Proceeds to take off clothes.
No, that would just traumatize her even worse. Then she would believe anybody who tried to help her would be wanting something from her.
Probably gonna see her as a daughter.
I was just thinking that. I was like, maybe he's gonna be like her dad.
A handkerchief that goes unused is a thing to be mourned. After all, it exists so you may dry your tears and keep moving forward.
It's gonna segue into the fact that you used to have a daughter before she
When you're ready,
had her unexpected death.
It is.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with theories.
Comes next.
I'm sure staying in the capital is out of the question. Is there anywhere else you can go? Unfortunate. Expected. Is it all right if I ask for your name?
My name is Tamari, sir.
A fine name indeed.
Tumari
Oh,
or too
yes,
far?
forgive me. My creator blessed me with the name Sebas Tian. But please, feel free to call me Sebas from now on.
Yes, Sebi.
Okay. I do not know the reasons you had for bringing that thing into this house, but it received those injuries from being exposed to certain types of people. Whoever did this to it will be very displeased when they find out it's still alive. They'll come looking.
If, and I do mean if that happens, then I will deal with it accordingly. For now, I want you to wait and see what happens for a little while. Or can't you do that, Solution?
I wonder if this guy's leveled up since then.
Whistling wind! Oh, there's no way.
You gotta come back with a stronger fart than whistling
What's
wind.
so funny is that he just took off running.
Right?
What's wrong? Are you tired already? That sharp little clipper of yours did wonders for my nails. Perhaps I should walk with the other hand.
Live with the shame.
Right?
Ain't he with the other swordsman guy now? I forgot his name.
You look awful.
Guys, am I still dreaming?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't know why I think of him as a black
Where do
dude,
we
but I
meet
don't know.
again? The championship of the Royal Matches, right? I barely managed to win that bout. It was
The
closest
Royal
match of
Crumble?
my life, from my first day to now.
So this guy's always been hopeless.
Boom gloves. Brain boom gloves.
Gazef. Stroganoff.
Every warrior should understand their own limitations, but a monster's strength is a height to work toward. That's why you fight. Close the gap. Reach those new heights.
You're wrong! The level I'm talking about can't be reached. No matter how hard we fight or how far we manage to push ourselves, the human race won't see those heights.
What I saw wasn't even a height. I was so utterly lacking in ability that it was just a game. It was almost funny. Heed me. Pursuing strength with a sword is a fool's errand. In the face of true strength, rubbish. I'm glad I got to see you one last time. Now I can die.
Hey, that's enough. Sit down.
I wonder what I would look
something.
like with blue hair.
And then
So I wonder what I would look like with blue hair.
I don't know. You'll probably look like Powder from fucking
God.
Arcane.
Thinking I might look like that dude, but never mind.
Oh, the memories. Stabbing niggas in their neck because they are enemy. Oh shit. Ninja girl. The undead.
Everything is ready here.
Flawless. I know. I was watching you. I'm moving to the next location. This won't be worth the trip if we don't catch the biggest fish possible.
But who's the Eight Finger Clan though, and who are these ghetto twins? Fire and Ice over here.
As soon as you said that, she gonna set fire to the whole place.
But it should buy us what little time we need.
Right.
If we can't strike a blow that will turn things around, this is futile.
Lovely. It burns so well.
I hope the
Bertha?
Right?
get away from it.
And Broomtilda.
I'd be just as wary of the smoke as the fire. Remember, we're burning the plant that diabolical drug black dust is made from.
Oh.
Likely. What now? We're burning a different site than this?
That's the plan. We have to strike where we can. If we aren't vigilant, black dust will spread across the kingdom just like this wildfire.
Problem is, they have so many outposts for cultivating the drug you could cover.
Wait, they
half
said
the
war
map.
on drugs? War on what?
Really
It looks like they're all for women liberation too.
Terrifying, right?
Probably.
An underworld
Women liberation from that evil drug, black whatever the hell. Black dust.
Yes. Well,
Word has it one of your cultivation facilities came under attack by a group of unknown assailants.
Damn right.
It was. Hell of a mess, that. It was a village where we produced the drug in mass. Won't be cheap to replace. This loss could put a bit of a squeeze on our distribution and sales.
And you have no information on the attackers?
Not at all. They left nothing for us to find. Of course, the flawless execution could be the key to their identity.
Hey, why don't you bring us in on it? Your group of nobodies is worthless. They can't protect Jack.
Think I'll pass things. I can't afford to let you know the location of all my sites now, can I?
Right. You're trying to sniff through my pennies.
I'd like to take you up on that offer.
Sure about that, Coco doll? Last I checked, your purse was light.
Don't worry, Zero, darling. True, the slave trade is hurting, especially after the Golden Prince has prohibited it. But I have a nest egg in my coop.
Hell yeah.
What you mean is you have something major going down.
Got the honeybee Ian on lock.
Lovely. I've had a bit of a problem come up with a woman who is scheduled to be disposed of. I'm afraid it will take more than my perfectly manicured hands to deal with it. I need some excessive force to keep my business up, understood?
That's what the 6 Arms does best. We'll protect your property.
When they got the 8 finger, the 6 arms, the 9 booty holes.
Right. The 10 pubes. But guys, that was episode 19. Those who pick up, those who are picked up, man. So yeah, it seems like there's going to be this arc revolving around the 8 fingers group. And somehow Sebas is going to get wrapped into that. But you guys, y'all already know how it is with everybody from the Irons Algon.
Well, they told us Sebas wasn't nothing to be played with, though. I think some people were telling us that when we first reacted to the openings.
Right.
So I guess we're going to see what Sebas really, what he's really about. I don't think we've really seen him fight yet. We've just seen him on his missions with old Blondie I don't know. I guess I can understand why they think humans suck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think humans suck too, but I wouldn't call them, I am a human too, so I can't be like, it. But like, well, you're taking a human form, so, can you like cut them a little slack?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, these characters look similar to their human counterparts, but they just look at them as the lowest of the low, which, I guess when you're in such a high class of power, that's the way you just view all things. Even Momonga has to keep up that facade up in this Overlord form, so it is what it is, but it's just all about how you go about doing things. And all these characters have proven that, hey, we are programmed by different people who, were controlling us before we just became NPC AIs. So I do like that whole thing. It almost kind of makes me wonder how more advanced they're going to become, because even Momonga is kind of surprised at how they're able to kind of think out things and come with reason and all those other aspects that comes to like personality traits and stuff like that. But I feel like there's a ripple effect that's happening, even though Irons Algon is ruling under an iron fist, it's kind of bringing out the best of everybody under them, which I think is the overall goal, or even like message that this is trying to convey. Like, you'll never be as powerful as Irons Algon in his count, but at least you'll be the better versions of yourselves. And I feel like characters like Brain and Gas, if they're going to reach that, they're going to probably become the strongest swordsmen, because I feel like Brain was probably just got to a certain level and felt like nobody was ever going to touch him until Shoutir came along and fucked him up and said that he'll be better off working at a salon doing nails than fucking fighting swordsmen and shit, So I feel like they're going to become better versions of themselves and stuff like that. And like this group, the Blue Rose, they're gonna become prominent once they come across Irons Algon. Like, all these characters, I can't wait to see where everybody goes, because it seems like we're watching growth from each different character, and we're seeing different perspectives as opposed to just seeing, Momonga them just by themselves doing stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be a good arc to watch. Overall, I'll give this episode an A+.
I'm giving it an A+ too.
Yeah, really enjoying the series, enjoying how the character progression is and how they, continue to explore different assets and abilities and all that, and the capabilities of each character. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us today. We hope you enjoyed this reaction, because as always, we have a blast reacting to these things with you and for you. If there's anything that we may have missed or got misconstrued, by all means, provide the proper context in the comment section below with your punk ass. No, let me quit. If you like that kind of stuff. I know some of y'all like being insulted, but Yeah, it is what it is. But this is your boy RBG, my girl Johnny Lee on the ones and twos. We ain't seen the reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Overlord 2. Peace.